If you have a felony conviction on your record, getting ahead in life can seem like an impossible task to achieve. Many companies automatically disqualify people with felony convictions. Depending on your state and the nature of the crimes of which the court convicted you, you might not be eligible to get government assistance, leaving you with a few options. Many people who find themselves in this situation believe returning to crime is the only way they can get money, and the cycle repeats itself. Each time the police catch them committing a crime, it becomes a little harder for them to escape from the trap. Having one felony on your record makes it hard enough to get a decent job, but having more than one makes it next to impossible. If you would like to overcome that problem and get your life back on track, you can do so without much trouble when you know where to look. With a little determination and an ongoing effort to make a better life, you can find jobs that pay well despite your conviction. This is a list of some of the best jobs that pay felons well and is a great place to start. Check them out with an open mind and consider which jobs match your skills and interests better than the rest. If you don't believe you are qualified for any of the jobs mentioned, you will be happy to learn that many companies offer on-the-job training. Getting a decent job is the first and most crucial step toward getting back on your feet. Welding. Many convicted felons find that welding is a rewarding career. As a welder, you can perform a range of welding tasks depending on where you live and the area in which you would like to specialize. Most welders earn around $41,380 per year, but you can make as little as $25,000 per year if you don't have much experience. If you choose to increase your skills and specialize in an on-demand field, you could earn up to $60,000 per year or more. You use shapers, cutters, and welding equipment to join pieces of metal based on your company's instructions. Some welders create new materials, build bridges, and help construct large buildings. You can even work in an automotive repair shop if you get the right training for the job. Other welders repair broken pieces of metal to keep structures, equipment, and buildings safe to use. If you have no welding skills, some company will train you on the job. You can't expect to make a lot of money while you are in training, and you might have to sign a contract agreeing to work with the company for a set number of years after you complete your training. In many cases, companies require you to pay for your training if you quit before the predetermined date. Those living near coastal areas have additional opportunities worth mentioning. You can learn to weld underwater and repair boats and ships, and you can earn around $30 per hour for your efforts. Welding careers offer many chances to advance yourself as long as you make an effort to improve and grow. Electrician. If you need a job as a felon, consider working as an electrician. Qualified electricians earn an average of $55,000 per year, and experts believe the demand for electricians will rise by 14% over the next 10 years. You work indoors and outside when you choose this career option. You install, maintain, and repair electrical systems for homes, businesses, and government buildings, depending on the company for which you work. You can help repair short circuits and prevent fire hazards, and that is only the beginning. Electricians work in a range of environments and temperatures, so make sure you are ready for anything. The good news is that you will often work in comfortable environments that don't push your body to the limit. If you are still interested in this position, you are likely wondering what steps you must take to begin on the career path. Many companies let you start with only a high school diploma or a GED. In addition to company requirements, many states and cities have criteria they expect you to meet. While some states only ask you to have liability insurance, others require you to get a license. Check the local laws in your area before moving forward if you don't want to run into any unexpected problems along the way. HVAC technician. As a felon, working as an HVAC technician is a viable option worth considering. If you select this option, you can expect an average pay of $47,610 each year, at least. Occupational professionals expect this career to grow by 15% between 2016 and 2026. HVAC experts install, replace, and repair heat, ventilating, and air conditioning systems in a variety of settings. You could work in homes, offices, schools, factories, hospitals, and more. You can expect to work in or around almost any building that has an HVAC system. When you consider this career path, make sure you know the environments in which you could work. Most people who call you will have trouble with their HVAC system, so you will work in extreme heat and cold on a regular basis. Also, HVAC experts often work on weekends and during unusual hours. Many HVAC companies offer 24/7 emergency repair services, so you can spend a lot of time on call with this career. Becoming an HVAC technician is not as hard as some people think, but it takes a little more work than it did in the past. You could have gotten into this field without much training in the early days. You must remember, though, the HVAC systems have grown increasingly complex over the past several years. You can go to a trade school to get an early start on this path, or you can opt for the on-the-job training. You would dedicate a lot of time and effort to this career if you choose it. Although succeeding as an HVAC expert requires time and energy, it's also rewarding if you put in the effort and remain committed to your path. Carpenter. Those seeking jobs for felons that pay well often choose carpentry to reach their goals. This career offers a median pay of $46,509 per year and has an average growth outlook. Choose this path if you want a career that offers stable employment and the opportunity to advance. Some people jump into this career path before they fully understand what it requires of them. You could end up in a career that does not make sense for you if you repeat their mistake. As a carpenter, you work inside and outside in a variety of weather conditions, ranging from hot to cold. Some carpenters work with small tools to shape and mold plastic and other materials. If you become a carpenter, you help install cabinets, hallways, and other structures. You could even operate cranes and other heavy equipment depending on your skill level and the company for which you work. Check your state's requirements to determine whether you need a license to work as a carpenter in your area. No matter what your state requires, most companies expect you to complete an apprenticeship before you begin working on your own. You can also try going to a trade school in your area if you would like to boost your skills to the next level. Like many of the other jobs listed in this video, you can use the skills you learn to launch a carpentry business of your own one day. If you enjoy creating objects or crafting structures, carpentry could be the career path for you, which you have been searching. Truck driving. With the now great demand of people buying items online over the past few years, now that it has increased, the demand for truck drivers across the nation has also. Commercial truck driving is often stressful, and this stress contributes to the high turnover rate. The turnover rate, however, is good for you because it means trucking companies are always desperate for new drivers. If you have a commercial driver's license and show a willingness to work hard, you won't have any trouble getting a job. This career is not for you if you don't enjoy being away from home for extended periods of time, though. The average wage is about $43,690 per year. While many truck drivers opt to work overtime to increase their income, they can work no more than 14 hours a day. That's due to trucking laws and making sure you don't have sleepy truck drivers on the road, endangering lives of other people. Many truck drivers stay away from their hometowns for days or weeks before returning. That is why truck driving is not just a career, it's a lifestyle choice. Keep in mind that some companies promise to keep you home for a certain number of days each week, but you need to make sure those terms are in your employment contract before you begin. Although there are local routes as well. Otherwise, the company for which you work could change the terms with little to no warning, and proving verbal contract won't be easy. You can record the conversation if you live in a one-party consent state. No matter the path you select, always review the terms before signing up for a commercial truck driver position. Hey, it's your boy Bonte83, and there you have it. Some top-paying, felon-friendly jobs that you can partake in and you can take on and start on your journey for success. Because here at Successful Convicts, that's what we all about. Hey, and if you haven't, for some reason, subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like this video and leave a comment. Tell me how great it was, how it sucked, or tell me anything, what you would like for me to touch on or whatever. But yeah, just bring you ways to succeed. Later on, I do got some prison stories planned because I know people just like prison stories, but we got plenty of that on the internet already, but we'll add our portion to it. So again, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, even donate. Help me keep the channel going. Donate. It's all about the hustle.